I just did. Like if I didn't know WordPress, guy, and I don't know WordPress, just to give you guys an there. If I didn't know somebody as badass as Scott or that new WordPress, I would have just lost. Seriously, it's $170,000 website build and $300,000 a year SEO, and so I would have just lost a super huge national deal had I not known a guy like Scott that I could lean on and go, hey, can we do this? Is this able, right?
Well, first of all, let me go back and touch something you said a while ago. You know, I do this for the BAM group because you guys are great. You know, if the students weren't committed like they are and weren't worth my time, I wouldn't waste my time. But you guys really rock it and kill it out there. So I put my efforts forward to make sure you guys had the best training possible. As far as WordPress itself goes, you know, it's very versatile to use WordPress. It's the most widely used platform on planet Earth to build a website. And somewhere down the road, if you're going after SEO clients, you're going to run into somebody who uses or has a WordPress site, maybe existing WordPress site, probably set up wrong.
Like I just did. Like if I didn't know WordPress, guy, and I don't know WordPress, just to give you guys an there. If I didn't know somebody as badass as Scott or that new WordPress, I would have just lost. Seriously, it's $170,000 website build and $300,000 a year SEO, and so I would have just lost a super huge national deal had I not known a guy like Scott that I could lean on and go, hey, can we do this? Is this able, right? And like being able to bounce that off and then have his knowledge and his backing to be able to help do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think WordPress absolutely is so valuable when it comes to SEO, search engine optimization. You're gonna come across, it just happens every single time. For every 10 customers that you come across, guys, 5 of them are gonna have WordPress, maybe 6, sometimes 7, 8, sometimes all 10. You just don't know what you're gonna come across when it comes to that, but WordPress absolutely is the #1 used platform out there. So it's just amazing when you reached out to me, obviously, to say, hey, Josh, you know, I want to help BAM students in here because you're a BAM student yourself. And you're like, hey, I want to put together this course. And we put that together, and it's helping so many students right now that currently wouldn't be able to land these SEO deals that they're landing if they didn't have your course. So that's why I wanted to bring you on here. That's why I wanted to talk to you. That's why I before we start letting people in for this Q&A tonight, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping so many of these people. I get people reaching out to me all day long. Like I'll get a question, and guys, just to let you know, I get 650 to 700 freaking messages a day. So it's super hard for me to go through them, but every once in a while I'll click in and it's like question and answer. It's like something about WordPress, or can this be done? And then the next question is, never mind, Scott answered it. And I was like, yes, Scott. So I just wanted to thank you for all that.
Hey, if I see the questions on the Facebook feed, I try to answer them as quickly as I can.
Yeah. You've been amazing. You've been amazing for me, for this entire group and everything. And I just wanted to let you know that we all thank you. We all thank you for being here. We all thank you for being a fucking winner, right? Because you're all, every time I reach out to Scott, I'm like, hey, Scott, can we do this? And he's like, yep, we can. Let me figure it out. Can I get back to you in 5 minutes? And so like, I've been giving him some really off the wall shit, guys, like straight crazy. The way people want their websites to work nowadays, there's a lot of plugins, a lot of stuff. And that's another thing with WordPress as well, as plugins, right, Scott?
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
So I would say that's the biggest thing for me and for my clients is like with Weebly, there's only a certain amount of plugins that you can use and different stuff. But with WordPress, it's unlimited. If it can be built, if you guys have seen a site online, like no matter what it does, anything, then you can build it on WordPress, right? That's pretty much the way that I see WordPress.
Absolutely. I mean, you with over 60,000 plugins and 11,000 themes to choose from, you can, especially with the program that I developed for my course, you can find any website online, and 90% of it can probably be built only with using only the tools that we use in the course. The other 10% would be like the really high-end stuff. You have to have something custom coded, but most of the time, the drag and drop feature we have with our page builder will build any site. If you can see it, you can replicate it with ease.